Hi friends, I'm Felicia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a library haul because I have tons of books out from the library right now. So I just wanted to show them to you because I got a lot. And I do have some that I have right now from the library, but you've seen those in my wrap up, so I'm not going to show those to you because I'm going to bring them back probably like tomorrow. So there you go. Oh, it's Rogue. Ignore my closet. Storm's over here. So those are my cats. Okay, so the first book that I have here is Tagana by Guy Gabriel Kay, and he's a fellow Manitoban, so whoop. And I'm doing a buddy read with Katie from Katie Loves to Read, and I think she's probably like way farther than me. How far did I get? I got to like page somewhere. I don't know. I might have to start over. I didn't get very far. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this because he's a fellow Canadian author, he's a fellow Canadian. So the next book that I have is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, and you know, I've heard amazing things about this book, and the second book just came out, so and I'm glad. It's just a duology, and wow, I'm glowing. Okay, so we'll just put that down and ignore that. What was I saying? I got distracted by noticing that I was throwing off the white balance. The Wrath and the Dawn. It's a duology, and the second book just came out, and so I like starting things that are already finished, so that will be good. Then I can just pick up the second book right away if I get to reading that. The next book that I have is The Dragon Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, and I started this series like over a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago, and I seem to read only one book a year, but I would like to finish this series yet this year because it's good, and there's 5 books. I've read the first 2. So this is the third book. And yeah, I want to finish the series. So that's why I got that. I have taken it out from the library before. Maybe I'll actually get around to reading it. The next book that I have is The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. Again, another series where it's done. So now I can just read it. I read the first book in January or February, and I liked it. I tried listening to this on audio, but I didn't like the audio because it switches points of view between like 4 characters, and you don't know who's talking because they never say, so you have to like figure it out. And I don't even know if it says here, but I don't know. Maybe I'll write it in for the next person that reads it in pencil. I never defaced a library book like that permanently. And then the next book is Everything by Nicola Yoon, and I just grabbed this because I saw that it was in at my library, and so I just totally grabbed it as an impulse because I've heard good things about it, and it's pretty short and it's got big font, so maybe I'll read it yet. And then the next book that I have is Still Life by Louise Penny, another Canadian author, and this is the first. What is the series called? This is the first book in her Inspector Gamache series. I don't know. I've heard amazing things about this series from Anne Bogle from Modern Mrs. Darcy, so yeah, I really want to read this. And again, Canadian authors, so you know. Next book that I have is the volumes, what is this, volumes 4, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 of Fruits Basket, bound up together in an ultimate edition. So, yeah. I don't think I need to explain that. You've probably heard about Fruits Basket before, and you've heard about it in my previous video. Then I have An Ember and Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, and the second book is out soon. Is it out? No, it's coming out this year. So I thought maybe it's a good time to read it. I mean, I still will have to wait forever if I decide if I want to read the last book, but whatever. Yeah, I've been interested in this book for a long time, so it's time to read it, I think. And then the next book that I have is After You by Jojo Moyes. Yeah, I read Me Before You. I liked it more after finishing it than I do now, but I'm curious to read this and see how things are in this book, what kind of things she will address from the previous book that I didn't like. Yeah. And I haven't seen the movie yet, and I think I'm too late now because I was looking up movie times. My friend and I were going to go this weekend, and I don't think they're showing it anymore. It's why I'm so sad. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll just wait until it's out on DVD. Then the last library book that I have is Step Aside Pops by Kate Beaton. And I just finished reading Hark a Vagrant and loved it. It was so funny, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. I really enjoy her sense of humor. So, and like how she mixes it with history, and it's just very funny. So, looking forward to reading that. So those are all the books that I have out from the library right now. If you have read any of them, I would love to hear your thoughts. I know I was on a library ban because I have so many unread books on my shelf, but you know, I go to the library for one book and then I end up getting a couple more, and then it just kind of starts this thing and I start borrowing more books again from the library. So once I'm done with this stack, I'm not going to borrow anymore. I probably won't even get to all these books before I have to bring them back. The beauty of the library is that you can bring them back and you can borrow them again in the future when you actually want to read it. So yeah, so that's all that I have for today, and I would love to hear what you guys are reading right now. So that's all that I have for today, and I hope you guys are doing well, and until next time, so long, and thanks for all the fish.